What's going on, YouTube fam? It's your boy, the most beautiful and honorable black man, Ibrahim, back in here in another YouTube video on why women are our superpower. Before I get into that video, don't forget to like that button. Don't forget to comment below, guys, and tell me why you guys believe women is our superpower. Don't forget to cop some Ibrahim King Kamara t-shirts off my websites. The link will be in the description box below. And most importantly, guys, please subscribe to my YouTube channel so I can continue to give you guys content on a regular basis. So without further ado, let's get on the video. Women are men's superpower. There's lots of reasons that prove this. And regarding the red pill space, guys, there's a lot of people that will tell you to leave women alone and do this and do that. I am all for the cooperation between men and women in the most natural way. I am all for, healthy marriages and men and women getting along as a unit. And I believe not one is better than the other, more or less. I believe that we're just designed in very different ways. So I'm not one of those red pill content creators who are gonna tell you, leave women alone or women are bad for you, da 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 da. I mean, I'm not saying a lot of things to criticize women, but that's not the goal. One, I love women, and two, I love black women. People like to say, for many reasons, especially they see me with women who aren't black women. It's like, Brima, you like white women. Brima, you hate black women. And I'm like, what is that? How do they mean that? Anyway, guys, so you guys know that, one, I'm Muslim. Muslim heavily supports polygyny, and polygyny is the oldest form of marriage in the world, and it made a man quite powerful. Christianity first came to Sierra Leone, my country. People fought against it because it wanted to, the biggest thing they hate about Christianity is the fact they wanted the man to have only one wife. Not even that, the things that made it different from Islam, for example, they hated it because they wanted, that they said we only have one wife. They thought that was almost as if you're not a heterosexual anymore as a man. That's how the Sierra Leone saw it back in the day. And that's part of the reason why these Sierra Leone people, the warriors, had esoteric power, because they believe in God. God supports marriage. The black woman then gave the man the superpowers, the belief. Now, throughout history, whether it was prophets, whether it was kings, whether it was somebody like Julius Caesar, a harem of women. Why? Because how they became so successful with a lot of women. Even up today, most of the black people that you know, let's say from Floyd Mayweather, Jay-Z, Kanye West, Dr. Dre, and any other largely rich black person you can name, they've been known to be with a lot of women. And even the women, the men that say they don't, you know they do. I'm just gonna give you a point in case of LeBron James. And that's perfectly fine, LeBron James. Even though they try to mold into this kind of puppet, we already know what's going on. We know what's going on, and it's cool. We gotta normalize it. And even if they're not black, let's say, compare Joe Biden to Donald Trump. I'd rather be Donald Trump, that real estate mogul that was whooping ass. He actually had one of the best economies in US history. And look at his wife, look at the one he had in the past, look at Joe Biden. I'd rather be Donald Trump. I would rather be Donald Trump compared to let's say a Bill Gates. I'd rather be Elon Musk versus Bill Gates. Or even Jeff Bezos. The guys that more are heavy on the idea of okay, only having one wife. Those are kind of dorks, nerds, socialists, liberalists, leftists. You guys get the idea. And the guys that are more about in the proper natural way of polygyny, they would have multiple women. Okay, let's say 10 of the most awesome white people that I know, white men. Jason Statham, Chuck Norris. Damn, this is harder than I thought. Robert Downey Jesus. Leonardo DiCaprio, the Paul brothers, guys that that are have a variety of women for sure. And you could probably go let's say I don't know, not gonna be completely wrong. I'm not trying to crap on him or anybody on this video. Let's say PewDiePie. PewDiePie is 100% monogamous. Then well, that's cool. You're not saying that's not bad, but these different from let's say the Paul brothers who are more awesome. I'd rather be the Paul brothers than PewDiePie, even if I have less subscribers. One, not only do all the successful people that you pretty much know, they all have a woman, right? Because behind every great man is a great woman. You also have, they probably have more than one woman, because all the powerful women throughout history had multiple women in harems and stuff like that. The zombie apocalypse would happen, or meteor would hit, we will immediately go back to polygyny. We will get rid of all this extra terrestrial, all this esoteric forms of relations that we have now today in the Western world, it would disperse and eradicate immediately. We go right back to polygyny between man and woman. Like, this is such a superpower that, like, is so true in my honest opinion. Like, if you look at any boxer, right, you can, like, basically judge how successful their careers were based off how many they've ever been with, whether they were public about it or not. I think with Muhammad Ali, we had a whole bunch of wives, a whole bunch of children. Or Mike Tyson, for example, Floyd Mayweather, for the best example. You even go to Sugar Ray Leonard. In his book, every page, literally, he's talking about how he was stepping out on his wife. That's like all he did throughout his history. And when he was washed up as a fighter, he became monogamous. When he wanted to become monogamous and try to make a comeback, he lost superpowers. But when he was one like the best fight of his life against, Marvin Hagler, he was still stepping out on his wife that he later in divorce. Mistake. Ray Leonard, mistake. Like, this is so profound that I'm willing to bet, I'm willing to imagine that Manny Pacquiao got knocked out because he decided to be monogamous with his wife. I remember before his fight with Pacquiao, he was talking about how, like, he was slipping off the Christian path and da-da-da-da-da. And he was probably, stepping out on women. Like, his wife was saying, like, it was half love, half trust, but probably always stepping out, killing the game, decided to be a good Christian. It was like, okay, it's good to be a good Christian, live my life right, but this whole monogamy thing, babe, we gotta stop. And this guy was still fighting well in his 40s. And I tell you what, we start taking this presidential campaign seriously, and he probably stopped leaving his girls alone. He lost his religious egos, and he probably would have beat him if he reverted his old ways. I won't swear to God on that, but I'm willing to pitch that series and bet some money on. I bet like, a couple grand on that's true. So guys, don't let people hate you and shame you for being natural and wanting multiple women. Like, women give us our superpower, and let's do our part to restoring humanity before it falls. All right. Anyway, guys, that's gonna wrap up my video on why women is our superpower. Don't forget to like that button, comment below, guys, and tell me why you believe women is our superpower. Don't forget to cop some Ibrahim and King Kamara t-shirts off my websites. The link will be in the description box below. And most important, guys, please subscribe to my YouTube channel so I can continue to give you guys content on a regular basis. It's your boy, Ibrahim. I will see you guys next time.